Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Again, back again with another video, and yeah, it's still pretty into the new year. What I'm going to be talking about today is my trip to Japan. My initial plan was to do a whole vlog of all the areas I've been to, but I couldn't do it because your boy was sick and he couldn't speak for a while because he had mouth sores.
Excuse me?
I couldn't speak at all. Like, my mouth was chapped, my tongue was swelling up, I barely could eat, and it was like, damn. But you know, besides that, even though I was sick, your boy's still sickening. Okay.
Sickening now? What? Sickening now?
But yeah, let's get to it. I enjoyed my trip to Japan. We spent it for the new year there, so we traveled from December 29 and stayed there up to January 7. Then the first thing that we did was we went to Shizuoka, Japan. It's one of the provinces in Japan, and I feel like it's a really underrated and nice area. People don't go to it. It's really just a province. Like, you don't see a lot of people walking around. The only time you'd see people is like when like people who are just going to the supermarket on their bikes, or kids going to school. So we stayed in Shizuoka, Japan for good 2 days before heading to Tokyo. When we went to Tokyo, damn, I was freezing my ass off, okay? Like, it was very cold. It was very, like, during the time when we went there, it was snowing. I was like, oh damn. That was the first time like I got to see, well, I've seen snow before, but I've never seen it like, those little snowflakes. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. It's like living something I never thought I would never get to experience, but like, okay, yeah.
Okay, word.
So we spent the new year in this mall called Expiaria. It's the mall. I don't know for any of you that have been to Japan, it's the mall stop right before you head to Disneyland, because there's a train that goes to Disneyland there, right? And it's a pretty nice mall. It's really big. We shopped our asses off, and it had a lot of stores. There's even like a store for my body type. It was like, it was legit called XL. I was like, oh okay, and all the stuff looked cute. So like, yeah.
What you want isn't always that big.
So we stayed at this mall, and this mall really was cool because it stayed really late into the night. It had a countdown. The fireworks display was right across Disneyland. Like, if that mall, since it's next to Disneyland, you could see the fireworks display right there. So it was like really nice, and it was a really nice thing to see when going there. We stayed there for the countdown. It was really cute. Like, it wasn't like the loudest celebration I've had, because here in the Philippines, it's fireworks galore. Like, category is fireworks extravaganza, am I right? Yeah, like, it's really loud, but it was a nice wholesome new year. Like, I spent it with the family. My cousin was there who works in Japan. Like, it was good. I liked it. And after that, I greeted the new year with a fucking death drop, okay? Bam!
Bam! Bam! Bam!
And after that, so we walked around the mall for a little bit because it was still open and all the shops were open. They had like sales in between. Like, they had like 15-minute sales. For a limited time, it would be 70% off. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Yeah, make use of the fact that there are still a lot of people there.
Oh, honey, my gay guy at the counter, honey, set me up, honey. Oh, honey.
So after that, my cousin decided, oh, why don't we bring everyone to Sensoji Temple? Sensoji Temple is where people pay their respects, especially in the new year, where they like pay their respects, make wishes, and really hope for the greater good of the new year. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. Then when I realized when we went down, I realized that was the same place where Logan Paul fucked around with, and I was like, I'm not getting Logan Paul out of this place. Let me know if I'm acting out of line, because I don't want to get banned from Japan, or I don't want to get Logan Paul out of there. So like, damn, I'm not having it. Okay, I'm not gonna be disrespectful that way. So yeah, we paid our respects. It was really nice. And along the path going to the actual temple where you throw the coins and pay your respects and make a wish, there were different food stalls, and we tried it. It's like there was like a fish on a stick, like a little whole fish on a stick. I forgot what kind of fish it was, but it tasted good and it was nice. Like, I don't know, I may not look fishy right now, but that fish tasted good. Then after going to Sensoji Temple and not getting Logan Pauled out of there, we went to the skyline where we waited for the sunrise, because since Japan is known as the land of the rising sun, if you get a glimpse or watch the sunrise for the new year, it said that your new year would be good. I mean, like, I wanted to be part of that, and you can see all the people like just lining up, just waiting for you can see all the people lined up to see the sunrise. It was really nice, like, to get a taste of Japanese culture and what it's about. It's very, I don't know, it felt really good to get in touch with a lot of different Asian cultures. So after that, we were pretty tired because we didn't get any sleep at all. Like, you could see like bags under bags under bags. But we spent the day in we spent like at least half the day in Shibuya. Like, we ate some ramen, then we went to Shibuya, and it's like, okay, yay, shopping galore. After that, we traveled back to Shizuoka and stayed there again for a bit. Then after that, we went on our touristy ways and went back to the fish market and fish port. There's a lot of fish involved, okay?
Just got off the boat, you know, a little trip from Asia, just landed like fresh tilapia. She is a fishy girl.
We went to the market. It was like a normal, like, kind of like a palenque in a way, but a lot cleaner. I don't know, it's weird to say it's a cleaner palenque. But like, you can see all the really big fish and all the restaurants, like sushi restaurants, getting first pick of what they want. And you could see like these really big whole tuna, mackerel. Then yeah, after that we went outside and we went to the fish port, where all the boats are lined up, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's do another death drop. Let's paint with all the colors of the wind. Everything was so colorful there. So I did a death drop, and bam, okay.
Yes, baby! Bam!
I could see like 3 people just watching me doing. I saw like, when I was doing that death drop, I saw like 3 people, at least 3 people, like watching, like, what the hell is this guy doing? I don't care if you want to watch, like, I don't mind putting on the show, bitch.
Let's get sexy!
After that, we went to grab some cheesecake at Yaizu, at this famous little cafe restaurant that my cousin brought us to, and it was really good. It was an ice cream cheesecake, and it might sound weird, but it tasted hella good. After that, after like staying in Shizuoka for a bit, we went to Fuji-Q Highland. Fuji-Q Highland is known as like one of the world's scariest amusement parks in terms of the rides. And no kidding, a lot of the rides are in the Guinness Book of World Records for the fastest roller coaster, for the steepest roller coaster, for the highest roller coaster. Anything you can imagine for a category for a roller coaster, it's there. And like me being an adrenaline junkie, I was at home. We rode different rides, but the first thing that we did was go through the famous horror house there in Fuji-Q. And this is my honest review. Even though like I was screaming my ass off, it wasn't that scary. I thought like I was going to get freaking chased down by everything, but like it was just more jump scares than anything. And the scariest part was the end where the zombie chased you, and I was like, oh fuck, okay, I'm getting out of there. I jetted out of there like a little motherfucker. But yeah, it wasn't, honestly God, like it wasn't that scary. Like it was like in the heat of the moment type of thing. Like yeah, it's scary to be in there because I don't want to be stuck in the, because fun fact, that actual building for the horror house was actually an abandoned hospital, so you could feel like, okay, this is weird. It's all in fun and games, and some of the rides I rode were some of the scariest ones. Like, sorry if I'm gonna butcher these names, but I rode the Asian Naiken. You know, one of those roller coasters where you just hang from the seat and your feet are just dangling there. It's one of those roller coasters. But the scary thing and the twist here, and I mean literal twist, is that as the ride goes, your seat is revolving around, and I'm like, okay, I'm not having this, bitch. Okay, I like roller coasters, but that was the fact that my seat's gonna be moving like that. It was scary. Like literally, the whole world was revolving around me. Like, ooh, okay. But at the end of the ride, it was really bumpy. Like I had along the ride, but it was fun. I liked it. It was something I've never personally experienced in a roller coaster before, so it was really good. Then we also took the, I think it's called the Takabisha. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, yeah, Takabisha. This roller coaster is known as the steepest because there's a point in the roller coaster. It was fast. The first part of it, it reminds me of like Space Mountain because it was dark. Like, it gave you like a little taste of what to expect because it was fast. But the highlight of this ride is it elevates you as you go up. It's 90 degrees, so you're literally laying down on your seat, and then it brings you to a point where the slope is. It brings you to a point where the slope is really steep like this. So it made you legit were falling, and these fuckers who like to play with you, when you're at the top, they don't even release you. They put you up there for a whole 10 seconds and then just release you like boom. I was like, damn, these Japanese people like to tease.
Oh, that's a motorboat.
But you know, I enjoyed it. Like all those roller coasters really gave me an adrenaline rush, and as an adrenaline junkie, as myself, I really enjoyed it. I recommend if you guys want to go to a really high-packed energy and high adrenaline amusement park, then that's the place that you need to go to, Fuji-Q Highlands. Then we went back to Shizuoka because it was pretty near there. Then our last days, we spent our last days just going to famous tourist attractions, and one of them being Shirito Falls. This was the first time like I've been to like a very nice preserved area and very well preserved like nature area in Japan, and it was beautiful. The falls were really nice. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and damn, like the air felt good. Like as you breathe in, it was like, wow, okay. It feels like the air is super clean and crisp because you're just surrounded by a lot of beauty and nature. It was really nice. Then after heading to Shirito Falls, we went to the Mount Fuji Heritage Center. We didn't go in because by the time we went, it was really close. But what I was amazed by that was the architecture. It was amazing. And again, Death Drop, bitch. Yes, honey. And yeah, being in Japan was like really super fun, and I really enjoyed it. And that's how I spent my New Year. Like from going to Shizuoka all the way down to the Heritage Center, I really had a fun time in Japan, and it was crazy. Like I experienced a lot of Japanese culture. I've experienced a lot of food, some shopping, like some of the best roller coasters in the world. It was an amazing experience. Like even though this was my third time, there's still a lot to see in Japan, and there's still a lot to do in Japan. I can't wait for the next time I go to Japan. So yeah, that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much. Like, I hope this helps you. Like if you're planning a trip to Japan, by all means use some of these things I talked about. And like, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, share the love and support, and always remember to live life like it's a celebration. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!